Ain't gonna lie, I'm aiming for the greatest. Niggas always told me I would make it. Man, come on, she loving on the phrase. 24/7.
YouTube! It's your boy Relly, man, back with another video. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing better than yesterday, man. DBA, Dream Big, always out on the vibes. We're about to get into another reaction video by Jamari. Yeah, by Jamari. We're about to watch the end of Fousey. Fousey's been tripping these last couple of weeks. I don't know what's good with bro. He's been doing way too much, saying the N-word, doing a lot of things he shouldn't be doing, but that's like the Fousey classic. I feel like he's always doing that. He's always tripping out, doing the most. He goes on a manic episode, goes to rehab, he's back, and you know, it's the same thing over and over and over again. But let's get right into the video, man. Last year
we talked about Fousey, a YouTuber who has been online for the last 14 years. The guy started out making
Damn, 14 years is crazy.
At the time in 2011, really leaning into his race and religion to gain a fan base.
How do you send text?
Doing skits, vlogs, dancing in the Apple Store, making Q&A videos, and having a strange infatuation with acting like Drake.
Y'all gotta ask Nicky about that one.
Oh, hell no. It's crazy to see how much content's evolved over these last like 10 years.
But it wasn't until he started doing pranks and social experiments that his channel really blew up and made him one of the biggest creators on the planet, all within a calendar year.
So I'm in VidCon right now, and it was exactly like how I anticipated it to be. A bunch of people who don't know who the hell I am. I wish you guys were here, man. Why don't none of you guys come to these things?
Many months later.
My fault. On the volume.
One thing that was very clear from
that come up, yo, seeing that come up though, you really be seeing them YouTubers come up for real though. So good for him in that sense, but everything else, that nigga tripping.
Fousey was obsessed with money, material possessions, fame, status, and how other people viewed him. There is nothing more important to this man than what other people think about him and getting as much attention as he can from said people.
For a long time, I looked at myself in the mirror and I based myself based on what I read on the comments. I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay. I felt that
in these videos he was making.
Oh, this nigga's tripping, bro. You can't say that type of shit, man. Actually,
was always the
we gotta restart it. Hello?
Hi, Jeff.
I'm
How are you?
good.
Oh, yeah, the guy came?
No.
Oh, he didn't come?
No.
Okay, everything is good?
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'll be home soon.
All right. Yeah. YouTube! It's your boy Relly, man, back with another video, man. BTY, better than yesterday. DBA, Dream Big, always on the vibes. We got another reaction video for y'all. Jamari, I think it is. Hell yeah, it's Jamari video. Jamari. The end of Fousey, bro. The end of Fousey. Fousey been tripping a while and now saying crazy things, doing things he shouldn't be doing, but it's kind of like a usual thing for him. No, I mean, I feel like that's a common consensus on the internet, you know what I'm saying? He's always going in like a manic episode, coming back, rehab, the circle, full circle. That's how it goes. But let's get into this video though.
So last year we talked about Fousey, a YouTuber who has been online for the last 14 years. The guy started out making content that was typical at the time in
14
2011,
years?
really leaning into his race and religion to gain a fan base.
How do you send text?
Doing skits, vlogs, dancing in the Apple Store, making Q&A videos, and having a strange infatuation with acting like Drake.
Y'all gotta ask Nicky about that one.
This all gained him a decent amount of popularity online, but it wasn't until he started doing pranks and social experiments that his channel really blew up.
That's how I first heard of him. Back in the day, it was through pranks.
All within a calendar year.
So I'm in VidCon right now, and it was exactly like how I anticipated it to be. A bunch of people who don't know who the hell I am. I wish you guys were here, man. Why don't none of you guys come to these things?
Many months later.
That's a crazy come up.
One thing that was very clear from the
start from zero to hero.
He was obsessed with money, material possessions, fame, status, and how other people viewed him. There is nothing more important to this man than what other people think about him and getting as much attention as he can from said people.
For a long time, I looked at myself in the mirror and I based myself based on what I read on the comments. I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay. I felt that
What?
In these videos he was
Yo!
making, Fousey was always the good
This
guy.
nigga's
He was always
tweaking.
depicted as the hero. But over time, he would get himself involved in drama as he was exposed for faking his videos, essentially hiring actors and actresses to try and create viral moments. And to his credit,
The
it
OG
obviously
clip
worked.
farmer.
Hey, I'm Shane Barbera. I was in Fousey Tube's Uber prank. It's fake.
You got straight to the point.
I was paid to act in it, and it's fake.
Nowadays, we're a lot more used to sensationalism online, but back then some of his fans were genuinely upset that he was faking these videos. But obviously Fousey did not care because he was still getting millions of views across several platforms, he still had a massive fan base and a decent reputation online, and of course he was making a ton of money while his status was rising, even getting an opportunity to have a small role in a couple of movies.
Movies? What movie? Tyler Perry gave this dude a job?
Now back when he did get caught faking
Tyler.
content, it would be the
Tyler.
first, but by far not the last time we would see how
Tyler.
weak this guy really was, and how his massive ego was actually rooted deeply in insecurity. You see, Fousey has built himself up time and time again just to tear himself down, and he can never just do a typical self-sabotage job. He always has to go down like a horrific plane crash that kills dozens of innocent bystanders.
Literally.
And he does this to
Literally.
himself every single time. Like there was no one else to blame for his downfalls.
But him.
It's like he's a Pokemon whose only move is self-destruct. Of course, there was the time he was running around stalking and pretending to be Drake.
That's how you know Drake's in LA. Hey Drake, OVO! No, I'm trying to look like you, dog. Is it working? Nah, I'm not, but some girls do call me Champagne Poppy.
And saying that he was
Nah,
going
that's
to put
actually
on this
really
massive
like,
event where he
you
claimed
feel me?
to delete his YouTube
I can't really
channel
say all
if
that,
it
but you know what I'm
failed.
saying?
This is where he infamously crashed out for the very first time.
I have bipolar and depression. That what you put into my head made me want to myself.
What the hell?
He would
He
then
kinda
go
look like
on
Dave
No
Dep-
Jumper,
Dave
continuing
Bautista
his
right there,
manic
too.
episode.
Because I'm a real man and I don't need yes men on the internet to tell me who the f I am, you little bitch.
WWE guy.
Put the mic down.
And overall, it was very clear that he was living in his own little sick, twisted reality. He would later be exposed for a really bad addiction to paying for favors. He was allegedly spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on and massage parlor activities.
I used to be addicted to massage parlors. Still am.
Still today.
Yeah.
When's the last time you went?
Why is he sitting like that though?
And after going crazy
Yo,
and losing
what?
all of his money,
I ain't never seen bro. I never seen no man sit like that. That's some real zesty ass shit. Come on, bro. You telling me you got your legs propped up like that with your hand all around your shin? You got your yo. All right, man.
Yeah.
To each their own. Do what you gotta do.
and after going crazy and losing all of his money, he would actually go away for a while. And when he did return, it was
gone for
beyond
a
clear
minute.
that he didn't know what to do. So he tried influencer boxing and got destroyed on multiple occasions.
Has taken it to Fousey here, and the sad thing about it, there's no defense whatsoever. No.
He looks mad skinny in
This
this.
is becoming uncomfortable to watch now. He's just not defending himself.
He wanted to do like a crib stylish show that only lasted a couple of episodes. And it really wasn't until he started to do in real life streaming last year when people really started to talk about him again. Some of you may remember that Fousey went crazy. He was running around with the mentality of a shitty 7-year-old, constantly trying to make himself a spectacle out in public. And of course there was the embarrassing incident at the airport between him and this drunk woman.
You got sold in the trade. I actually care about this shit because I'm like an advocate for like against trading and all that shit.
A few minutes later,
I just joined the Mile High Club, and I know it doesn't count as the Mile High Club because I was in the airport, but I still joined it. I swear to God.
a few moments
itching
later.
to tell
I got
niggas.
exposed tonight. I'm not a good person.
And once again, it all ended horrifically with him being arrested and thrown into the loony bin.
My life is in danger and you arrest a Palestinian Muslim who's viral? Are y'all dumb or are you stupid?
To me, streaming is the last thing this guy should be doing because it's a recipe for disaster.
Yo,
It's beyond
yeah,
clear that
live
he has no
Fousey.
control of his emotions, or himself for that matter, and with his constant need for validation from strangers and analytics, I cannot think of a job that would drive him to harm himself or others faster. And so after
Yeah,
his
live
arrest
streaming,
and
that's
his
facts.
admission into the psych ward, he would once again disappear for a couple of months, only coming back to post a very long message on Twitter. Here he would basically say that he is depressed and that he never felt comfortable in his own skin, stating that this is why he created the Fousey character as a mask to hide his true feelings and true self, and that he doesn't think he'll ever be able to escape his own sadness, saying that reflecting back on his life has made him realize that he should be a massive success, but the reality is that he failed time and time again, ruining his life and his chance at stardom in the process. Now, I truly thought that that would be the last we would see of Fousey, at least when it comes to the streaming arc of his career, but a couple of weeks ago he decided to go live once again. And when I started seeing clips
thought he got
of this man
perma-banned,
popping
no?
up,
You're him, dog. And you're not him because you get views or you have money or you got a big ego or a big dick.
This is how I'm coming all year. I'm a dog, I'm a pit bull, I'm a Rottweiler.
I knew it was pretty much like a car with
Nah,
bad
he's actually
tires driving in
tops.
the rain, like everyone is just waiting for this thing to crash. And spoiler alert, he did. So first off, a couple of weeks ago, this dude tried to get clout by pretending to be missing, which is obviously beyond pathetic. He even got his management in on the act, and I don't know, I just think the idea of
He's a
pretending to
shiesty.
be in danger to get
Wow.
attention has to give someone some bad karma.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. This nigga's a cornball. I'm gonna be just brutally honest. Like, this nigga's just a pure cornball. There's no other way to say this shit, bro.
About Fousey, is he okay? We don't know. Like, I haven't heard from him.
It's like the boy who cried wolf. After a while, no one gives a shit. And eventually he of course turned up and started doing his streams again, and this time on the latest episode of Fousey's Grandiose Delusions, Fousey decided that he wanted to be a rapper and claimed that he would become the biggest artist on planet Earth.
What the fuck that boy just say about woo-wah? Took a long break, bitch, I'm back now.
So he went out and got all the streaming equipment back, he hired a team to help him with his streams, and he was back like he never left. The streaming platform Kick would apparently offer him a massive deal, contingent on him not self-destructing.
So Nick knows about the phone call I had, the one that I said is the biggest phone call I had. The reason I'm so calm right now, because my life has changed forever, alhamdulillah. But there's one stipulation. I have to go 1 week not making any negative headlines, not getting in trouble, not f***ing up, not getting canceled.
Imagine, guys, there is millions of dollars on the table sitting right in front of
Still
you. And
somehow
all you have
finds
to
a
do
way.
is not act like an idiot. For one time period, just present yourself as an adult and don't f up. And
For
he
7
couldn't do
days.
it.
For
And
7
in him
days.
hiring this team is where the problem really began, because Fousey is a narcissist who feels way too comfortable lashing out at people and treating them like shit. He goes from saying things like this.
Thank y'all so much for being a part of this, genuinely. When I was younger, I used to use people. I used to use people, get what the f I needed from them, and then dismiss them and never talk to them or need them again. I didn't do it because I was a bad person. I did it because I didn't know any better. I was young, rich, and dumb. Now, I show so much appreciation, and I hope even before me saying this, you guys have felt me give you appreciation. Just by the way I look at you in the eyes.
To fighting one of his employees after he had the audacity to complain when he was not being paid.
What? Will try to come to my face that I paid for with a job that was gonna change your life. Yeah, because you ain't worth shit. Go work at Chuck E. Cheese. Suck my dick. Come here, make me something.
Now, obviously, I had
He
to
said,
cut the
"Come
clip,
here,
but
make
Fousey
me."
fires
Oh,
the guy,
nah.
Then degrades
Yep.
him and then punches
This
him in
dude
the
is-
face as he's leaving. The other guy had no aggression in his body language or his tone. He just really seems like he was sick of this guy's sociopathic behavior. And this ended up in him getting a temporary ban from Kick.
Kick banned him for that.
48 hours into my 24/7 30 days, and Kick bans me. I don't think they banned me because of the punch. I think the industry and the people in the industry knows if we don't ban him and keep him quiet right now, he's gonna expose all of us.
And that led to him releasing this absolutely pathetic video of himself crying and begging for his millionth chance.
Look, I'm gonna try my best not to cry. I've been under so much stress because I promised Eddie and Akil I wouldn't crash out like last year. That my adrenaline shot up and I don't even remember the last.
More of the story, this is just what he does 24/7. Like, there's just nothing else to say. I don't know how there's still 7 more minutes of this video. Like, it's just the same thing over and
like
over and
48
over.
hours now that I'm out of it.
And now that I calm down, I'm
be used for a very long time as the prime example of someone who cannot handle the pitfalls that come with an addiction to social media fame.
I'm not even gonna sit here and say sorry but like I'm trying to explain to y'all, like now that my adrenaline dumped,
I can't even listen to this. I ain't gonna lie.
Destroys his life over and over again, and he can never take accountability for 1 second in his life.
You know I'm gonna punch you like I'll punch my ex-manager who's now suing me?
Well, of course, he would be given yet another chance as he would get unbanned after 24 hours, and he would basically go on a rampage of disrespect. He crashed out on his therapist multiple times.
No, I'm not, but when you get paid, you come with respect. Yes, 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 yes. You come with respect when you get paid, 100%. Because the internet went out and their jobs.
I got some on my
Watch
eye
the stream,
chat.
tell me it goes
Oh,
down.
damn.
3 minutes went by, they didn't say shit.
Are they in charge of the internet? Can they make it happen?
No, but they're in charge. They're in charge of watching the stream to tell me when it goes down. John, I'm gonna embarrass myself on the internet.
You can't yell that one on the internet.
What?
You be safe. You can't.
He crashed out on other members of his team.
Hey, stop getting face. Stop hanging around them. They're bringing your work down.
I'm literally discussing tomorrow's schedule with him, and I'm also ordering pizza
And
for
once
you.
you're done with that, leave him. He has negative energy. He's a loser.
Okay.
Why is he talking like that? He don't talk like that.
Fired a cameraman in 5 minutes. Took his bag off. Said, "Thank you for coming. You don't know how to work a camera. Go to Chuck E. Cheese."
The car is ready.
Wait till they see you in the studio.
I love you, and I'm gonna try something I've never done. I swear to God, on my mother's heartbeat, you would be fired right now. And you personally, I think I would have punched you in the face. I'm being unfair? Yes, why am I being unfair?
I have done everything you've asked of me thus far.
Have you?
Yes,
Have
I
you?
have.
You're really gonna
Tell
stand
me.
on that?
Yes, I
You're
am.
really gonna stand on that? Hey, Joey. I'm sorry this is abrupt. Good morning, by the way. Once they get here, you're gonna be sent home. So you can, like, when she finds out, you can ask her, "Thank you for your time, but I don't need you here anymore."
And basically, he just continued to act like an absolute man-child. But don't worry, he also took time to suck himself off and call himself an internet legend on multiple occasions.
I created every lane that they're walking on now. But they're driving on that freeway and they're not paying taxes to the king.
Truly, I've never seen
Nah, delusion is never. I've never seen delusion in this purest form before. This is crazy. This dude is actually insane. Like egomaniac, like whole nine. Like this is wild, bro.
really nothing of value, thinks so highly of himself. Either way, his mission for self-destruction would continue, and he would get a permanent ban from the CEO of Kick himself after he got upset and said that he planned to delete himself from the earth live on stream.
Look at my eyes. I'm night live. Kick.com/Fousey. Done.
All right, I text Eddie. Is that it for Fousey? Question mark. Yeah, no more Fousey, man.
This isn't the only time this guy has used the idea.
That was
of
live. He did that
self-deletion
live?
to try and pull attention to his stream.
He's probably
And I believe
GG's
he
for
only
good,
ever
bro.
says this to try and get attention. I mean, this
Yeah.
man is truly playing in the face of people who have legitimate mental health problems. And the thing is, the people around him are just laughing at this behavior.
Is he playing though? Because I think he probably has problems too. Like, no normal human being does that. No normal human does this. I ain't gonna lie. I never seen nobody in my life ever do this before. Never. Like, what is this nigga on right now?
Nah, I ain't sitting there thinking she's like, holy shit.
And now Fousey is even claiming that he will be retiring.
Guess what else happens? In my anger, I get banned. I just lost $100 million, and I said I will retire.
I mean, obviously, I'm calling massive cap on that. Fousey would even go as far as to call his own parents to let him know that he is going to be disowning them.
I know, Bob. I'm just calling to tell you, you guys are never gonna see me again. I'm a Muslim. You guys put me on this earth, Baba. But now I'm 34, so I'm living my own life. So, Baba, this is the last you're ever gonna see me. I live in Australia now. You guys lost me. You raised the king. I'm gonna be worth $100 million one day, 500 million. But you're never gonna see me again, Baba. You can call me every day.
Like I said, this clown really does.
Who just
need to
calls
walk
their
off the
parents and says that? Like, who does that? Who calls their parents to say, "I'm disowning you, I'm leaving, and never seeing you again"? That's just wild,
forever, and just go out there and try and make himself happy.
Y'all think I'm gonna be irrelevant?
Actually just pissed me
First
off.
of all, guys, as long as I'm living, I'm relevant. That's a lyric on the album. Still comes. Why? Because I'm this.
You'll never know who you truly are.
Nah, the only reason why that really bothers me is because it's just like, bro, this dude is weird, bro. That's just purely weird, strange energy. You can just clearly see he's doing everything for the camera. Zero authenticity, nothing about this is genuine. W video Jamari, man, clap it up for him, bro. Clap it up for Jamari. Fousey, are we ever gonna see him get unbanned? I don't know. I doubt it though. I really do doubt it. But y'all know the vibes, man. DBA, dream big always. BTY better than yesterday. I'm gonna see y'all soon. Hey, you made it this far. Pull up to the Twitch. Link in the description.
They can't stop me. They can't hold me. 2-4, bitch, I'm great like Kobe. You ain't gang, you remind me of the police.